take a moment to... Hello. I just thought I'd take a moment to share with you the game jam I am taking part in this weekend. It's called the Ludum Dare, and Ludum Dare is Latin for to give a game, and it's a very popular game jam, and I think it's a very fun game jam to partake in it. This is my first time doing it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The Ludum Dare has two components, or two different entries you can make to choose from. One's called the compo and one's called the jam. The compo, which ends in 10 minutes, which I am not doing, is where you make a game in 48 hours and you do it entirely by yourself. The programming, the art, the sounds, the music, all done by one person, and that ends in 10 minutes. So the one I'm doing is called the jam, and that allows you to have a team of people, and it also gives you 72 hours rather than 48 hours to do it. So I don't think it's too late for anyone to sign on right now if you're watching this video in the next 24 hours to sign on, and you can try and make a game in 24 hours, and if you can do that, that is actually fantastic. But you can also come on to just sign on to judge and play the games on here also, which I think would be worth it also, to check out what other people are doing and to play their games. And of course, check out my game, which I'll eventually supply a link for tomorrow. And anyway, the game I am doing, the theme for the Ludum Dare 49 is unstable. So the game I came up with was to make an endless runner, and in my endless runner I have this bar, which is, I guess, a meter of stability, and as the player jumps, his stability goes down. Actually, make an adjustment here because I was just playing it. Let's put that at 2 and hit save, and then go to the player, and let's just make his 25 is good, actually. So anyway, he has a stability bar, and as he jumps, it goes down. Basically, if he jumps around too much, you know, he'll die. But it also regenerates also. Let me get this and freeze it, just so I can show you the jumping part. So it moves around like a regular platformer, only as you can see, it goes down when he jumps, and then it regenerates a little bit, so it's not permanent. But as you go down, it will, oops, I died there. So I gotta get better at my own game. So anyway, it's a regular endless runner where these platforms generate randomly, both horizontally and vertically. And as you can see, when it went all the way down to 0, it all reset. And just to add a little more fun to it, what I did was I added this thing I call the kill bar. And this bar right here, it's just going to go forward, and as it goes forward, it actually increases speed every so often. So I'll just activate that, and then if the bar hits the player, he dies. So there's a secondary challenge of trying to maintain your jumping power or your stability, and we gotta work on some of the distances and keeping away from the bar that's moving at you faster and faster and faster. As you can see, there's probably some adjustments here to do with some of the platform spacing and maybe some of the speeds. Also, there's no real art on this yet, so I have 24 hours to add art to it and other things like a menu and stuff. And of course the sounds, and then the music, which I'll get to right now. Actually, the music is being provided by a very good artist. His name is Ethan Head. His YouTube page is right here. I'll put the link to that in the description, and it'll be in the description also for the entry. So I've seen his music before. He's done music for some of the other things I work on. I think his music is really great, and check him out. So that's all there is for right now. Tomorrow I'll be submitting the entry. I'll have a video to go with the final entry, and after that there'll be another card video coming out. There'll be another beginner platformer tutorial video coming out, and that's all I got planned for this week. So if you can, sign on, vote for the games out there. It's very good to support indie gaming. That's all. Thank you for watching this. As always, like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and support me on Patreon. And as always, a big thanks to all my Patreon supporters. See you next time.